challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Florida Gators. Go Gators! Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Dropping back, it's Bradford. Lofts one high and deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, South Florida. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll, Tide, roll. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
He's just steamrolling the defense. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at Simpson. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. On the run, it's Lott. Makes it past the marker. Open space at the 25. There he goes to the right. The 30. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Noles!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. That's caught. It's Rivers.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running.
Breaks into the open.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Rivers. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to pass. It's Bradford. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. There's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Few anxious moments movements there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. A low line drive and short kick. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's dealt.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Wants to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Kansas Jayhawks. Rock chalk. Take it away, broadcast team.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Wide open on the right. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
To the air, it's Daniels. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Remember to play like a champion. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown, Aggies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Fighting Illini of Illinois. Take it away, broadcast team.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. To throw, it's Bradford. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Floats it out in space. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost his.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Dixon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Penn State Nittany Lions. We are. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
Gives it on the option. Got room at the 35. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it.
There he goes! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bruins! And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Allen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield.
What a great punt return. You can see the wheels. You can see the speed. You think he's going to get in the end zone. Just gets inside the 5-yard line. Great return.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, UCLA!
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Georgia Bulldogs. What's that coming down the track? Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Rides the back on the option, the give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on 3rd down. Turning it on. Touchdown Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Works the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got them backed up. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space.